Hi, folks. Today we're going to talk about how to register as a new member on the Amazing Corvettes Club website. Simply go to www.amazingcorvettes.club or www.amazingcorvettes.com. Either one will work. Once there, you can read everything about the Amazing Corvettes Club, who we are, and what our rules are, and of course, what our membership requirements are. Once you've fulfilled the requirements and have been invited to register as a member on the website, simply go to New Member Registration. Once there, again, we're going to talk about our one major rule, which is no malicious treatment of others, judgmental disrespect for others' cars, profanity, abusive language, threats, or inappropriate media of any type. Once you've reviewed and agreed to our membership requirements, it's time to go ahead and choose a username. Now, your username should obviously be something that identifies who you are, maybe your first and last name, first dot last name, maybe the name of your car or something like that. If your username is one that's already been used, the system will kick back an error and tell you so. In this case, I'm going to go ahead. I've already got several test user accounts set up, so I'll go ahead and set up a new one. We'll call it test user 04. And as you can see, spaces are allowed. Punctuation is not allowed except for periods, hyphens, apostrophes, and underscores. So here I've used underscores, I'm okay. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my email addresses, in this case at AOL, and make sure that's correctly spelled, because if it's incorrect, you will not get the email. Obviously, at this point, set up your first name, last name, spouse or companion. In this case, my wife is Angie. And what Corvette or Corvettes do I have? Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my 2003 C5 Spiral Gray, and she's called Gray C50. That's her license tag. Cell phone, I'm just going to go ahead and enter a blank number for now, but you can obviously enter your cell phone number here. If you have a home phone number, you can enter it as well, or just use your cell phone number again, or just enter it as zeros across. Enter your address. I'm going to do 123 any street, any town, state of Georgia, since we're in Georgia. Going to use a zip code here. And that identifies where I am. Now, this information is personal, it is private, and we keep it that way. Other users cannot see this information. The only thing other users can see is your first and last name, your spouse's name, and your username. The email address and all of your personal information is hidden from them. This is only for administrators, not for anyone else on the site. This point, I can tell the administrators, what do I like? I like day cruises, weekend cruises. Well, I may not like car shows, and cruise-ins. Other clubs, I can add other clubs or just say none. At this point, again, I'll have to answer a math question. This is again to deter hackers. 9 plus 7 is obviously 16. And then we will apply for membership. Once you do that, you see the little, well, I did something wrong. See, I already used that email address before, so I can't use it again. So we'll go ahead and change that email address to something else. In this case, we'll try a different email address. And hopefully that one will work just fine. Let's find out. And again, we're spinning up here. It's thinking. And if we scroll down below the news section, we'll see, thank you for applying for an account. So at this point, we're going to have two things happen. One, the administrators of the website will get an email indicating that you would like to join. Now, that email is reviewed by a human being, so there's no instantaneous response to this. So please allow up to 24 hours to receive a response via email. Now, I just wanted to show you what the email looks like. As you can see right here, this is the email I've just received stating that my account is under review and please allow for up to 24 hours. So again, we normally approve accounts within 30 minutes or less on most days, but we're not always near a computer, so sometimes it may be a handful of hours. But again, worst case scenario, within a single day, we will answer back to you. Now, once we've approved your user account, you will get another email And again, make sure to check your spam folder, as often these emails go to spam. And as you can see here, your account has now been approved. The new test user 4 account I've created has been approved. And there is a link in the email that we need to click. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. And I will go ahead and click the link in that email. Go ahead and copy and paste it over here. And as we will see, we'll come to this page called Reset Password. Basically, the link that was provided in the email has a one-time password attached to it. At this point, just click on Login. After a few seconds, we'll see your account, and it will tell you you have just used a one-time login link password. At this point, we're back in the account area for your user account, and at this point, go ahead and create a password. Again, this password, as you can see below here, needs to be at least 6 characters long. You can use lowercase letters, uppercase letters, numbers, and punctuation. So at this point, I'll go ahead and add a password to this and enter it a second time. And if I've matched it correctly, it will say as being matched. And it will also tell me whether I've used a good strong password or not. Now, the password has been changed, but it has not been saved yet. To save the password, scroll to the very bottom of the page and click Save. Give it a few seconds. As you can see, it's spinning up here. And when the page comes back, your password has now been saved. Now, we are logged in as test user 04. As we can see, we have tabs at the top that we did not have before, and it shows us as being logged in. We can go ahead and go to the home page, clicking here or in the home tab. And that'll take us to the front page of the website, where we're now showing as being logged in. We see the date and time now. We see the weather that's currently in Atlanta. We see current news around Corvette Blogger, GM Authority, Motor Trend News, and of course the next 7 days of the calendar, and additional Corvette announcement and news, and access to our store, and access to order your Amazing Corvettes Club badge. I hope this video was helpful in explaining on how to log in and create a new user account, and we hope to see you soon.